Hello, it's Jenna again, and welcome to this next video about how to put a hold on an item or how to know when an item is available to call for curbside pickup. All right, so let's start by going to the resources for teens. Again, we can use the tab navigation or we can go down to these easy navigation links. I prefer to use the tabs, but whatever is easier for you. So let's go to resources for teens. So here are top two books. Let's look at the top two. We have Being Jazz and Beyond Magenta. So we can see Being Jazz has a call number of Teen B. Jennings, which means that this item is available at the Mansfield Public Library. So I'll explain a little bit in depth in just a minute on how to see if the book is actually available. But let's look at Beyond Magenta. The call number says not at MPL, which means it's not at the Mansfield Public Library. So you have to place a hold to get it sent over. So let's go back to Being Jazz and let's open up the record that we have in the Mansfield Public Library catalog. All right, so I opened it up in a new tab and now we're here at the record. So as you can see, the Mansfield Public Library, right here, Mansfield Main Library, Teen Biography. The call number is Teen B. Jennings. And I think the most important part to look at is the status. So the status says check shelf, which means that the book should be on the shelf at the library. Sometimes it might be harder to find it. We might not be able to, but usually it means that we will be able to find it on the shelf if the status is check shelf. So if you see this, feel free to give us a call at 860-423-2501 to set it up for curbside pickup. And I will also set a link below for you to get more information on the curbside pickup process itself. All right, so now let's go back to the guide. So here back in resources for teens, we see that Beyond Magenta, again, is not available at Mansfield Public Library. So this is an item we would have to put a hold on. Also, I wish you all the best is another one that is not available at the library, so we'd have to put a hold on. So let's enter into this record. Let's go to I wish you all the best. All right, so as you can see, there's no Mansfield here, so we don't have it. So what we're gonna have to do is request it to get it sent in from another library. And then we will call you, or you, when it comes in, you will get an email that it is available. So then you have to give us a call and we'll set it up for curbside pickup for the next day. So let's go into how to request it. So here's the title, and right next to the title is this button that says request it. So what you're going to want to do is click this button that says request it, and it's going to pull up where you want to put your library card information. So your library card information is underneath the barcode in your library card. So you can use it there. And also, if you do not have a PIN set up, you do not need to put one in, just leave it blank and click submit. If you already have a PIN, feel free to type your PIN in and continue. But again, if you do not have a PIN, just leave it blank, click submit, and it will prompt you to create one. So I'm going to head on into the catalog because I have my credentials already in. So now it has the requested tab popped up and it asks you where you would like to pick up this title from. So feel free to choose any library that makes sense for you. Most of you might end up picking the Mansfield Main Library because it might be the closest option. Also, let's say you wanted to read this book for a book club that you have and you have a deadline for it. So you'd have to click this button and say when you do not need the title after because it might be too late to read the material. All right, but I don't need a deadline, so I'm just gonna put the hold on it myself. So then what you would do is you would click submit, and there we go. The request has been successful, and when it's ready, you'll be able to pick this material up for curbside pickup. All right, so this is how to put a hold on an item. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call at 860-423-2501. And also you can send me an email at mushinjm@mansfieldct.org. Thank you again.